Hey, so I love Nene Leakes. I do. I love her. So I was watching episode 3 of I Dream of Nene and I loved it. First of all, I want to say I'm so glad that the issue between Nene and Greg's older children is resolved. That was wonderful to know. Let's all hope Greg keeps his word and keeps in contact and builds a better relationship with his children. Nene's style has evolved so much. Her makeup, hair, clothing is just flawless to me. Her black sheer top she had on, which is perfect. Kudos to Nene. On a side note, Brent is looking very handsome and he's getting big so fast. Oh my God, but I guess we all do. And I feel for him for wanting his mother around more. And I do understand all parents have to work. So yeah, only difference is she travels a lot more. Now I love Nene to death, but I'm going to need her to start using the plural of a word or a version of a word when referring to things that are more than one. Oh my God, or possession. It just gets on my nerves. Now what I mean is she has a tendency to say things like Greg kid when referring to 5 kids. The one that really grinds my gears is when she says bridesmaids. For example, she says, all of the bridesmaids are here and you're gonna love them. All of the bridesmaids are here and you're gonna love them. Pretty sure she wants to say bridesmaids. All of the bridesmaids are here. Oh God, Nene, just come on, work on it. Oh, I love you, girl, work on it. Speaking of bridesmaids, I live for Marlo Hampton. I live for her fashions and her personality. I live for her fashions, honey. I see nothing wrong with her being attracted to older, white, rich men with great taste. I see nothing wrong with that. I'm sure a lot of women would like a man with at least great fashion sense and a lot of money. We like to be pampered and have a man that compliments us in the wardrobe department. Now I love when she says, where's the dress? She was not having it. She was not having any of what Nene was giving because Nene was kind of misleading with the whole, here's my dress, and she came out in the slip. And then the designer goes on to explain that they're gonna put on the fabric and all that around the shape, and it was beautiful, and we've all seen the pictures. All you have to do is Google it. Nene looks flawless in that gown, and it's a very nice gown. Another bridesmaid, Michelle, she seems very nice. She has like the goldish, blondish, brownish, I don't know. That hair, she looked nice, and that's all I'm gonna say. Now Lexus, the dark-skinned lady with the short black hair, oh my God, it was spiked. It appeared that way, at least at first it did. I mean, I get what she was going for with the little curl and just it being up, but it was so high. Oh my God, it was high. I didn't know women still did the whole spiked hair thing. I remember when everybody had their hair sticking up and crazy every which way, and not the naturals. I'm not talking about the naturals. Ain't nothing wrong with the afro. That will, you know, point in all directions. But I'm talking about that short period of time, thank God, that everyone had their hair just everywhere. Bedhead to the fullest. She reminded me of that. Or she reminded me of a guy I'd see in New Jersey, like a Guido or something, like a guy you'd see on Jersey Shore or Growing Up Gotti. Y'all remember that show? I'm just saying, it was too high for me. Also, when she went off on Diana, yeah. When she went off on her, yeah, you could tell she had been drinking a little, because I don't think she would have raised her voice as much, nor do I think she, yeah, I think she would have just kept it a little calmer, because she kind of went off. She didn't pull a Nene or a Marlo, but she did kind of raise her voice a bit in the Mr. Chow. Diana, first of all, needs a lozenge. Cause her voice, like, it was just, oh my God, I was like, drink some tea or something, honey. Second, she has major issues with the bridesmaids, and it irritates me because it's not her place. It's not her place to say, oh Nene, you can't have her, her, and her in the wedding. And clearly Marlo wasn't the only one to feel that way. Lexus felt the same way. So she can dislike whomever she pleases, but that still doesn't have anything to do with Nene deciding, okay, this is a friend that I've known since, what she say, hopscotch or double dutch, but years ago. But you know, Diana, she has like a jealousy. It's jealousy. I mean, how many people gonna call it before we all conclude that it's jealousy? It's not cute, it's not good, it's not positive, and it's not about you, Diana. It's not about you, it's about Nene. The pettiness and jealousy, I'm just saying, is ugly. When she said Marlo is an opportunist because when her and Nene are out, they'll go take pictures everywhere and like, oh Nene, come here, let's take a picture with the cell phone. Like, how's that an opportunist? Girl, please, friends do that all the time. Yay, we're at this location, let's take a pic. You know, they just want to save the memory. I don't see that as being an opportunist. Like, Marlo is still doing the same thing she did when, probably before she even met Nene. Like, she has her charity, she attends charities, she does her shopping, and she traveled. And then Marlo was like, okay, wouldn't you like to have Nene's money? Wouldn't you like to have Nene's fame? So she was just trying to turn, Marlo was trying to turn it around on Diana, like, okay, look, I'm not the only one interested in coming up in the world, but I'm not trying to take advantage of Nene, which I don't think she is. I don't think she's using Nene as a stepping stone or anything else, from what I've seen. If you recall, on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene actually got into Marlo because of how Marlo was going in on Candy and Kim. That was funny to Nene. Nene thought, okay, I like her, she could put them in their place, I'm gonna hang with her. Like, so Nene, I feel, sought her out, if I'm recalling correctly. But back to the whole photo thing, like, I can picture Diana sitting there just while Nene and Marlo take a picture, just turning green and itching. And then Marlo drops the bomb that Diana slept with a married man and they had twins or something. Ooh. And Diana didn't say a word, honey. I died. Oh, she didn't say a word to Marlo. She looked at her and then turned right to Lexus and said, and as like you, which doesn't make any sense. And as like you, and as like you, and as for you, you say for, but whatever. She didn't say shit. She didn't say a word. She was like, oh, let's change the subject. And I'm not sure they even gave us the names of the other ladies. I know that they were tweeted about, I just don't know their names. And they all look very nice and they behaved appropriately, whatever. Someone please tell me why Nene felt the need to disclose who told her that Diana wasn't happy for her and Greg. Why? Ugh. Like, wow, you just started some shit, Nene. You did that. And Lexus was like, you started it. And then Nene was like, don't do me, bitch, or whatever the fuck she said. And I'm like, honey, you started it. And I, on Twitter, people were going in on Nene for that. And Nene said, sorry, she apologized for it. So she does acknowledge, at least now, maybe after watching the video, that she was wrong. I'm just saying, sometimes, for the sake of peace, you don't need to share the author along with the quote. That's all I'm saying. You don't need to share the author along with the quote if you want to keep peace. That's all I'm saying. If I missed anything, please let me know. Bye.